I can't let it affect my focus. It's very reminiscent of what we were going through in the last couple months of WCW. And Rick, I'm sure, can tell you how nerve-wracking that was. You just hear different things, and you never know. And there's certain things that the people in charge can't tell you, because when you're doing business deals, there's certain information that just is private and can't really be out. And they're waiting until deals get done and say anything. And so I was living in WCW. I just I can't let this affect me. I can only control what I do in that ring. That's the only thing I could control back then. And so that's kind of the same focus I have now. Like, my area of where I work is the in-ring product. I'm not in any business deals, so it's important, but I can't let it, affect what I do. I mean, it's like a football team. If you're a kicker, you don't really need to worry about what the quarterback's doing. You need to worry about kicking that ball. So I need to worry about my position and play my position as best I can, and hopefully everything will work out for the best. It's still a great product that has nowhere near the brand power that WWE has, Monday Night Raw especially. But that's Vince is the man for a reason. He didn't win all these awards because he's not good at what he does. So we can't even worry about that. We just got to keep continuing and doing what they do, And what they've done, the changes they made since I've been there, and I'm not saying they're all because of me, but the changes that have been there, like the in-ring product right now, is really strong, and it's a really good show. Doesn't have the production value of WWE, but I think most shows on TV don't have the production value of WWE. There's a reason the NFL jacks a lot of their ideas. There's a reason that the UFC jacks a lot of the WWE ideas. They got that promotion and production down to a science, and they're really good at that. So it's kind of hard to compete with that dollar, So we can only focus on what we do, and that's where I am. But I will say too, the last TV we were there was days before all those WWE rumors came out heavy.
Right.
They bought the library. They bought this. And Rick, were you there in Panama when Shane McMahon walked in the room in the talent meeting?
Yeah, I was there. As a matter of fact, I had to wrestle Sting. And I argued about it and booted Sting all night long. So you're talking about the last night, correct?
Yeah, I know you at the show, but were you in that talent meeting that we had?
Oh, yeah, because Jerry Briscoe was there, too. You're talking about when they first came in and started telling everybody what we're going to do, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sure was, yeah.
I thought that was going to happen again at the last TNA taping. Because all the WWE rumors came out that couple of days before we went down there, and we were having another talent meeting, and I was like, I'm the only one there that was at WCW in that talent meeting.
Right.
So
yeah.
Shane McMahon walks in here again.
Yeah.
He walks in here. If he does it to me twice, but I couldn't be hot because it worked out really well for me last time. But it might work out really well for me again. But I kind of hope TNA still does their own thing. I think having different products out there is better for the business overall. I've always been a fan of wrestling, regardless of what three letters come before the wrestling. So
right.
I hope they continue to survive. And as long as they put out a good product, I'm all for it.
Ricky, I didn't know that you were an agent down there. And I'm not by any means, I know if this doesn't sound right, we won't air it. But I'm sure that they would consider you for that same job at WWE if you ever elected to do that, because they can't get enough good guys. It's a much more taxing, it's an exhausting job for the agents, because of the travel and the amount of TV they produce. But if you ever get tired of TNA, and I'm sure that they would consider you in a heartbeat.
I sure love hearing that. I kind of heard rumors mentioned here and there once, word got out what I was doing. Now, I got to be honest, I love it a lot more than I thought I was. Because I saw what some of the agents...
Well, you love the business. That's the key to it. To be successful in that capacity, you have to love the business. And you have to be very patient. I could never be an agent.
It's difficult. I have a little bit of an advantage in that one of the things with agents in WWE, they were great at what they did. But some of them, like if you were a heel, you wanted Arn Anderson as your agent.
Right.
But if you're a Kate and Mass babyface, Steamboat would be the guy you wanted as your agent.
Yeah.
Each one of his agents that they were great at what they did. I've kind of had a weird career where I kind of did a little bit of everything. So there's not many scenarios that are going to come my way that I have done. So I've been really fortunate with my career that experience has taught me a lot, and about working with top guys and working with guys that aren't over, because when you work with somebody that over, as you well know, it's a little bit different than when you're working with somebody that the crowd doesn't give a shit about. So there's a lot of little things that, my career has blessed me with that I'm able to pass on to some of the guys there. And it's been really fun. And I mean, the way they're taken to me has been really a blessing and, a big honor for me to